I actually happen to have been a big fan of Monsta X back in the day. It just kind of ruins my first impression. I'm weird for that, I know. It's just not surprising in a sense. First time listens are always kind of... I can get behind that. I was a bit worried going in this, to be honest. Probably also has some negative connotations in my brain, but I'm having a good feel about this one. It's making me blush. Like the entire rest of the song, good. I like it, but just that... So, today we're gonna be checking out the most requested group on my channel right after EXO and NCT. And this is really surreal for me whenever I get these requests for a said group, which by the way is Monsta X, because I actually happen to have been a big fan of Monsta X back in the day. Oh, that's making me feel really old. Let's not say that. I actually used to be a pretty big fan of Monsta X back when I first got into K-pop in 2018, and I actually did see them live in concert before in 2019, but I wouldn't say I fell out of love. I would say I fell out of touch with Monsta X due to a lot of things that were happening. There was the entire 1-0 situation. My life got suddenly very, very busy, and also like at the concert I felt pretty out of place, to be honest. I don't know, it didn't feel the same as the other concerts that I went to. I kind of felt like I didn't belong in a way, which was really weird. Yeah, I just kind of stopped checking their stuff out, not for any particular reason other than that I was kind of overwhelmed with everything, and I just ended up not following them anymore. So here I am, a bit later. It's incredible that it's actually so much later already. What? When did that happen? Anyways, I am actually gonna see Monsta X again live in concert 2 weeks from now as I'm filming this, and I'm not ready. I have not heard anything new from them ever since I saw them in concert. Like, I think that was the last time that I heard new songs, because there was actually some songs at a concert that I hadn't heard before. And yeah, I didn't check anything new out from them ever since. Keep listening to their old stuff, but I just never check out their new stuff. So it is about time. You might be thinking to yourself, hasn't K-pop Flex happened already? Well, it probably has at the time that you're seeing this, but it just so happens that I am such a perfectionist when it comes to editing that my editing becomes so slow that the videos turn into time machines. So welcome back to April. I will be your host. Let us go. All right, so we're gonna be checking out Love Killer, Rush Hour, and Gambler in this set. That is the first set of songs that I'm gonna be checking out from Monsta X in preparation for K-pop Flex, which has probably already happened as you're seeing this. So weird. Anyways, I know that they also have recently come back with a new song, which I think is called Love, which is interesting with the Love Killer that we've got right here. It kind of fits, but I'm gonna be doing that in the next set because these are the ones that I wanted to do today. So these are the ones that I'm gonna be doing today. And as said, you're gonna be seeing that in separate reactions that are gonna release over time because I just cannot edit everything in one video and it's gonna take forever. Okay, Love Killer. I'm actually really excited for this because the thing with Monsta X is they're really hit or miss for me. I used to be, as said, a really big fan of theirs, but for me, their discography was always kind of a mix of, oh my god, I absolutely love it, and this is really not my cup of tea, to be honest. Their songs basically always fall into one of these categories, which is really interesting. And I'm not saying I dislike their songs that are not my cup of tea, but they're just not my cup of tea, meaning that I often end up not really listening to them casually at all. So I wonder where their releases ever since then have fallen into. So yeah, I guess that is kind of already my expectations for this. I feel like it's gonna fall into either of these categories. I feel like Monsta X often does very melodic stuff that sounds really good, like on a vocal basis. They just have so many songs that are really up my alley, but then the other stuff, I just really don't find myself being that interested in re-listening super often. It's a really mixed bag for me, and I guess my expectations are that it's gonna be interesting to watch at least once either way, but it might end up being something that I'm not super into, which I guess there's always a chance for this, especially in K-pop where all of the groups have this big of a range. There's always a chance of that happening, I guess.
Got room for one more.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I don't like having subtitles on in music videos for the first time. It just kind of ruins my first impression. I'm weird for that, I know.
Got room for one more.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I make you anxious?
On
오묘하게 움직여 like 숨죽여 먹잇감을 사냥하 반복되는 이 싸움 속 우린
I'm sorry, I was kind of in the wrong tab and I couldn't pause. Starting in with the rappers is always a plus. Actually, that is another thing that I really love about Monsta X, like both of their rappers, IM and... Wait, he changed his name, right? Is he Ju Honey now? I think he is. He changed his name, I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, I love both of their voices a lot.
숨죽여 먹잇감을 사냥하 반복되는 기싸움 속 우린 비상 빨간 사이렌도 꺼 이제 너와 나 감각 따윈 없어 no more pain 어차피 너와 나는 love oh hey 미친 듯이 원하고 증오
I'm sorry, another pause. Two things that have really stuck out to me that I just needed to comment on, like I couldn't hold myself back. One, what is the thing with K-pop music videos and their school buses? They just love their school buses. And number two, that is some real American Psycho imagery that I'm seeing here. I like the kind of threatening vibes, especially like Juhani's. I'm just gonna say Juhani now. I'm not 100% sure if that is the name that he changed to, but I'm making an effort. Anyways, with his really, really low voice starting in and then that kind of visuals, ooh, it's threatening. If you guys watch me regularly, you know I'm really into threatening music and music videos. I don't know, I like the danger.
I'm a slay, I'm a chill, I'm a kill 지금부터가 반전 트리거에 땡겨 우린 전부 사이코 반쯤은 나 미쳐 모든 걸 다 던져 Get you back 나 take a shot 감정은 없어 Check him out 나 take a shot 충분해 잔인하고 아름다워 love killer 아름다워 love killer
I can get behind that. I feel like this is rather gonna fall into the direction of I love it. Even though first time listens are always kind of like sometimes I feel like I love something or I feel like I absolutely don't love something and it ends up going into a completely different direction if I re-listen to it. But I'm having a good feel about this one.
That's right, you look in my eyes, straight into my eyes, and just say I want you eat me like a main dish.
Making me blush.
뜨거워 내일 듯해 hot dish. It ain't cliché, 뻔한 겸을 pass it. 난 좀 더 자극적인 걸 원해 hot.
더 날카롭게 갈기 세워 I'm a savage, the love is rare
가뿐히 널 만족시키지 넌 비슷하지도 I'm a slay, I'm a chill, I'm a kill.
I just have to say there's something about the Monsta X rappers. I went into the concert, Wano biased, and I went out confused. Because both of the rappers, I was just there like, confused. I wasn't sure about my feelings anymore.
지금부터가 반전 트리거에 땡겨 우린 전부 사이코 환상적인 파이터 모든 걸 다 던져 Get you back 나 take a shot 감정은 없어 Check him out 나 take a shot 충분해 잔인하고 아름다워 love killer 아름다워 love killer
Okay, the chorus is really catchy. I can see myself listening to that pretty regularly actually.
You know that 넌 언제나 Get you back 난 그것도 나쁘진 않아 감정은 없어 Check him out 자 이따금은 뭐야 They know
Okay, like the love killer part, it's so catchy. Like the entire rest of the song, good, I like it, but just that love killer part, so catchy. And catchy in a good, like, it doesn't feel the kind of annoying catchy where you're just like, oh, I cannot stop singing it. Like, I want to stop singing it, but I can't. But rather I want to sing along because it's just fun. I like it.
Hush, hush, I'ma take you down.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I make you anxious?
I very much liked that weird robo effect in the ending, with like the really, really high-pitched voice. I like it. Okay, and that is it for Love Killa already. That went by really, really quickly, like insanely quickly. Did I even say anything about the song? I hope I mean, knowing myself, I definitely did, and I just don't remember. Like sometimes these reactions just go by so quick. All right, so that was Love Killa by Monsta X. I really like this. I was a bit worried going in this, to be honest. I don't know. I have this weird feeling about Monsta X now, having been a fan and then having that experience at the concert where I just really felt weird. And then like going back into it, I was just kind of like, I hope that like Monsta X as a whole is not gonna feel weird to me now. Just since that experience is kind of the last thing that I had with Monsta X, like the last new thing. So weird. But I actually ended up really liking this one, and I'm very excited to be checking out more. But first up about this one, I can see myself listening to this regularly. I think I said that in the reaction already, but it really has something about it, like something for casual listening. I feel like it's not the kind of song that I'm gonna put in and be super pumped or something, but it's also not the kind of song that I would only listen to when I'm doing something, but rather something where you can just kind of like put in and kind of jam out to it. I don't know. It has like this love killa. I cannot sing, I know. Anyways. The chorus just had something about it that I really enjoyed. To be honest, I don't have a lot to say about the music video, even though I really liked I really feel like there was some American Psycho inspiration in the visuals that they chose and like this entire gangster theme. But at the same time, I feel like Monsta X has this certain feel to it, and most of their music videos kind of fall into a category where you're just like, yeah, that looks like Monsta X. And it's just not surprising in a sense, but it rather like it just feels like it fits. And that music video kind of fell into that direction again, even though it felt really weird for me to not see Wonho with them, just because, as said, the last time that I watched something new with them, he was still in the group. So that's weird, especially because he was always one of the people that I focused on the most. So that's awkward a bit, but also I am very excited to be seeing them again live and hopefully seeing them for real, because one other thing about the concert, which in case you see my vlog, you know, not only did I feel weird in the fandom, but also like my seat at the concert was terrible and I barely saw anything. So that kind of probably also has some negative connotations in my brain still attached to it. So I am very excited to hopefully be making up for that finally. Maybe this is gonna be my Monsta X concert, the one that I can look back fondly to. I really hope so. Anyways, I don't want to give you guys a sob story here. I'm sorry. I will be checking out 2 more music videos of them right now, and you're gonna be seeing that in the upcoming reactions. So if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, and if you are already subscribed, feel free to drop a comment. I always love reading those. And yeah, also I think I want to change my lipstick color because this looks kind of boring. This lipstick color looks the best with this top in real life, but somehow on camera, nah. See you guys next time. Bye!